Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I've been from one side of this fandom to the other. In all that time, I have seen a lot of things. Above all that, there is one thing I am absolutely certain of. I am the villain of this story.
Long live the fighters!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Pat Ass and Mags. Good morning. Good morning to Chris Persia and Mark the Infinitely Tired. The Bash Brother Wrenches are here. Good morning, gentlemen. Purple Valkyrie, good morning. Eris of Chaos, good morning. Psychodorf 9, good morning, sir. Mags, hello, Mags. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Dave, Bob, and Dave G Sound. Good morning. The Catman, aka DD Myers, is here. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction. Good morning. Good morning, Arwen Avalon. Good morning, Mary's Game Room. Good morning to Dadman Walking 55. Greetings, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning out there. I hope it has been kicking ass and taking names. We are past the hump day. We are into Thursday. One more day for the rest of the week. Yodam Darkstar, good morning. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely, Roll Tide. Daryl the Derelict is here. Go 13, aka Brandon the Infinite Whoop. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing on this fine Thursday, on this thirsty Thursday? And let me tell you guys something. They are thirsty. Jedi Bill 797. Good morning, brother. We are talking about some thirsty ass shit. And we're going to start right off with predetermined destiny this morning. Ho, ho, ho. I love it. Sit room. Good morning. Everybody has been asking me what I think of predetermined destiny. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that means that everything you do is predetermined. No choice you make is your own. Everything is predetermined for you. Everything you do, every choice you make, every decision you've had has been determined by someone else. Nothing you have done has been of your own free will. It's all somebody else's. Go 13, aka Brandon the Infinite Wolf, with the $2 super chat. Pain and suffering this morning. Brother, what is going on? I need a skull. Well, you've got one, brother. You have got one. Thank you so very much, Brandon. We're going to shoot from the hip here, brother. Skull! And Daryl the Derelict, 20 subscribers. Hell yes, brother. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep at it. Nothing is predetermined. Keep at it. I absolutely loathe this concept, and it's a Marxist concept that everything is done for you. Everything is done for you. There are no choices you need to make. We're just going to take the choice out of your hands. You're going to be this, and you're destined to be this, and you should just accept it and go along with it and do everything that you are told, because this is the way it is supposed to be. Second up 9 with a $5 super chat. Some life events are predetermined. How you get there is up to you. Interesting idea. Mags with $5 super chat. Need some hot copy to go along with these extra hot takes. Get them, Loki. Indeed, Mags. Thank you guys so very much for those $5 super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skol!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. Daryl the Derelict, are we predetermined to give it a wink? Apparently we're all predetermined. There's some higher power at work that just decides this is what's going to happen. No choices in your life matter because it's all done for you. What's the point of life? What's the point of life? Arwen Avalon, we all have choices. No on the you can't change anything predetermined. Sit room Loki, if that is true, there's no personal responsibility. That's right. That's right, sit room. That's right. There's no personal responsibility. It doesn't matter whether you go left, right, center. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything because it's all predetermined for you. It's all predetermined for you. We all have free will. Go 13. We all have free will. Predetermined is a morally supine position. One thing is predetermined. You ain't getting out alive. Dave Bob, I love it. I love it. Mags, I believe in free will and free choice. Brightest day. Hail, sir. Derek Manis, I've chosen to sit in my pajamas playing World of Warships and drinking beer. Horse hockey, says Larry. Well, predetermination kind of gets rid of a multiverse theory. What's for lunch? I have no idea, but apparently, whatever it is, I'm supposed to have it. Whatever it is, I'm supposed to have it. It's been predetermined that I'm supposed to have it. Purple Valkyrie, it's an excuse either never to try something new or to not take responsibility when it goes wrong. And Broken Entertainment, hello, Broken Entertainment. Good morning. And good morning to Brightest Day as well. I find this entire concept horseshit. Predetermined universe doesn't exist. If it did, choice is still an unremovable part of the equation. Your life, your choice, your outcome. Never surrender your choices to this failed philosophy. I said velocity like it's a velocity. Philosophy. Failed philosophy. More than likely, this entire idea is a way to encourage you to decide that there is no escaping the things you are going to do, which means there is no responsibility for the things you're going to do or the things you have done. It's that simple. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about screwing someone over. You don't have to worry about a kindness, because whatever you do, you were destined to do. You were destined to do it. This is all horseshit. It's all horseshit. Colin P. Smith, I believe this is an old argument. Within early Christianity, one side believed that God had already decided who would go to heaven before anyone was born, which says to me, why bother? Why bother? This is inducing you to give up bullshit. Bullshit. Arwen Avalon, we all have personal destinies, but we can choose not to claim them. I've always looked at it as a highway with branching exits and entrances, other highways, other roads. It's your choice where you want to be. Do you want to be on the highway zipping by at light speed? Do you want to be on the feeder road going slow? Do you want to get on a different road altogether? It's up to you. It's your choice. It's not anybody else's choice. It's your choice. And if you believe that you need someone to tell you what to do, if you believe you need someone to drive your car for you, if you believe that you need someone to do everyday tasks for you, then what's the point? What's the point if you have people choosing for you? You know, if I got on here every day and someone else decided what I was going to talk about, what's the point? What's the point? I decide what I'm going to get on here and talk about. I decide how I'm going to interact with you each and every day. If someone else does that for me, if someone else chooses, then I'm just a mouthpiece for someone else. If I let someone else decide what my platform is going to be each and every day, then I'm putting my platform in their hands, not my own. That means I'm just a talking mouthpiece. No passion. No voice. No ideas. Nothing. Just a talking freaking mouthpiece. And Psychodorf 9 with a $2 super chat. Our errors are our best lessons. I remember my pops used to have a saying. Everyone in their life is going to step in a pile of shit. The only question is, will you go back over that again and again? Is that the thing you want to do? Is walk back over that over and over and over again? Or do you want to wipe your foot off and go, man, I'm not going to do that again, and move on? Thank you, Psychodorf 9, for that $2 super chat. Skull!
That is one big pile of shit.
That's why we don't do that. But if you don't have any choice in the matter, if it's been decided for you from the get-go that you're just going to keep trampling over that and you're not going to learn your lesson, what's the point? If you haven't failed at anything, you ain't ever tried anything new. What's the point in talking about that? What's the point in putting that out there into the world that nothing you do really matters because it's all been determined for you. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I knew there was going to be some shit that came up yesterday. I knew something. And it's just going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. Why? Because of the people at the wheel. The people that have decided this is how we're going to do this. And if you think I'm messing with you, I've got something to share with you this morning. Something very, very interesting. It's from Penn State News. Comics style, a unique way for professors to look at social movements. Because learning scientists long have tried to understand learning as it is embedded in social, cultural, and historic contexts. Tanner Villa is enthusiastic about how looking closely at social movements, we're talking BML, we're talking Me Too, with a learning lens can help illuminate critical process of social change in new ways, using comic books, using the media, using the MCU, all of that as a way to teach you about social movements. Like I said, Me Too, BLM, so on and so forth. He explained that when the coup kept people apart in 2020, they created a limited softcover print run of the comics using funds from the grant and shipped them for free to hundreds of people, activists, academics, K-12 educators, and other community members in the U.S. and several other countries. I was really surprised by how many people requested them. In a time of social distancing, it felt really nice to send a colorful object out to the other people around the world. Like, oh my God, something we had to put a lot of care into crafting. We received a lot of positive feedback, like totally. To have something I worked on draw someone in and become an occasion for conversation with others. That's something special. I haven't had happen in a lot of academia. Now that it's available online for free, a lot more people can access it. And I hope it has a long life and continues to circulate in ways we can't anticipate. Like, oh my God, we wrote a comic about socialism and Marxism and everyone loved it. And we just wanted to tell everyone out there that totally, you should totally be a socialist or a Marxist because it's the way to go. You don't have to pay for anything. Everything's given to you. Your entire life's decided for you ahead of time. So if you're born a farmer, guess what? You're totally going to be a farmer because we need more farmers to feed everyone else. If you're going to be a rich diplomat, oh my God, and get that Ferrari, guess what? You're born to it. So you start to see the idea of where they're going with this. You start to see the level that they go to. Mags with $5 super chat. The EFAP crew were so disappointed in the first episode. They declared the MCU officially dead. 1 out of 10 for them. It's more of the same. Thank you so very much, Max, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skol! Larry, stop beating the Marxist. Colin P. Smith. Now I have one of my favorite songs running around inside my head. Thanks. And June Wong with a $5 super chat. Oh, hell no. That ain't teaching. It's BS preaching and indoctrination. I need a drink. I need a drink too. I need a drink too, brother. And you guys keep the fires burning bright and ball. Let's go.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Purple Valkyrie nails it. Stay in your lane, plebs, and never try to strive to improve yourself. Know what your station is and stay there. Know what your station is and stay there. Pat S. Loki, this is a great way to take away heroes. If we can't make our own choices, no one can do anything heroic. Yikes. No heroes, no hope. What does this do? What does this do to that concept of heroism? What does this do when, well, you're not really a hero? There are no heroes because everything you do has been decided for you. Every choice you make has been taken out of your hands and decided for you. I'm just loving this concept. The greatest minds have come up with this just wonderful concept. And I'm sure they think it's like new and breathtaking and like totally revolutionary. That nothing you do matters. Nothing you do matters because it was already decided for you a long time ago by someone else that you would do this. I'm still confused that Logan didn't spend the entire episode freaking out and trying to destroy the agency because it seems like exactly the thing that pissed him off. I don't know about that. I don't know about that because I'm not talking about Marvel and Disney. I'm talking about a concept that absolutely positively makes you cringe and go, really? Really? Who thought this up? Oh my God, I've got like totally a wonderful idea. Like nothing you do matters, you know, because the masses, nothing they do matters because they're just plebs. They're not like us. We're enlightened beings, you know, and we like totally decide what everybody does for them. So why don't we just like let everyone know? Oh my God. Psychodorp 9 with $5 super chat. Marx's writing contains its own destruction. Deliberately. Absolutely. And Daryl, like all this activist BX makes my stomach gurgle. If you don't like what you see in here, do like normal people and change the freaking channel. But they've got to literally change the channel, Daryl. We've got to change the channel. We don't need to like turn to a different channel. We've got to totally like change the way that the channel operates because that's what we do. Thank you so very much, Daryl the Derelict and Psychodorp 9 for those $5 super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skol!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Mary's Game Room, you have a great one. You have a great one today. You absolutely do. Arwen Avalon, and if no choice, then no accountability. Yes, no accountability. Let's all just throw our nipples to the wind and go wild. That's right. That's right. You just do whatever you want to because, hey, you were predestined to do it. You don't have to take responsibility for anything that you do. Lisa Roberts, good morning, Lisa. I'm reminded of a quote from the Shawshank Redemption. Get busy living or get busy dying. Take control of your life and your own success and failure. Absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Daryl, you are correct, Loki. This is why I will not stop drinking. Because you're destined to keep drinking or because you want to keep drinking? Mags, you compromise for them once. They push for more until you have nothing. That is absolutely correct. They push for more and more and more, and nothing you give and nothing you do is good enough. Nothing you give and nothing you do is good enough. They will always want more and push for more. Bend the knee, and they will have you down on both knees drinking green soy titty milk for the rest of your life. You have to stand up and you have to say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not freaking doing it. No compromise. Absolutely no compromise. Absolutely no compromise. Do not kneel. Hashtag we do not kneel. Colin B. Smith, so if I pour paint all over a pride mural, I was predestined to do it. Great. They can't complain then. Oh, they'll find a way. A dig outlaw, all media, schools, music, social media is under attack to take away your freedom of thought. Contrary ideas must be eliminated so that you choose to be compliant since you can see no other way. No. No. No means no. No. I've learned more from my screw-ups than most of my success. Pod Racing Palpatine recap. I'm late. Here's the recap. You were destined to be late. You were destined to be late, and there's nothing you could have done, no choice you could have made to prevent that. Pod Racing Palpatine. You were predestined to be late. You have no choice. Psychic Orb 9. I don't bend my knees to my own gods. Makes them think I'll bend to their will. Forbidden Ruin. Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, Terminator, Aliens, now Highlander, to name a few. Every thread of entertainment is lost. Keep hitting them in the pocketbook. You keep hitting them in the pocketbook. Because that's the only way they're going to learn. Let me tell you something. A company like Disney can't keep going the way it's going. It cannot keep going the way it's going. They will hide things. They will prevent you from seeing things. But they can't hide it forever. Keep hitting them in the pocketbooks. And when they change to suit your will, keep hitting them in the pocketbooks. Because when they say, what's wrong? We're giving you what you wanted. But wait, I'm an ist, an ob, a Yahtzee. I'm an ist, an ob, and a Yahtzee. Remember? Do you remember that? Do you remember how horrible I am? The Force is female, remember? We're not the ones with the problem. They are the ones with the problem. We just wanted good entertainment. Do not give them an inch. Do not let up. Do not let them forget what they have labeled you as. You want predestined? We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. You were destined to screw up like this, and you were destined not to get to come back. Not to get another chance. When your significant other is kicking the crap out of you day in and day out, and you finally had enough, is it the smartest idea to let them back into your house? Some people do it. I get it. But it's not. It's that simple. Day Outlaw, quantum mechanics. The very observation of these things is evidence that predestination is a lie. Human thought molds your reality. Good thought breeds a better world. Defeatism breeds slavery. I couldn't have said it better myself. Forbidden Ruin. I smell a Marvel retcon of the 21 movie Avengers series with this time travel crap. They can push the series to alter the course of history for all those movies, opens them up for an SJW reboot. It's already there. They don't need a reboot. It's already there. Just look at the Eternals, look at all the crap they're doing. They're killing off Doctor Strange. You don't have to worry about that. It's already there. Kai, good morning, brother. Good morning, Kai. So what can you do? What can you do to get away from this? What can you do with this idea that you're predestined to do everything someone else wants you to do? Because they will convince you of that. Well, everything you're doing, you're predestined to do anyway. So we knew you were going to do this from the very beginning. We knew that you were going to grow up and you were going to be an ist and ob and a Yahtzee from the very beginning anyway. Lisa Roberts right there. Strange did nothing wrong. No, he did. He's a male. He's a white male, Lisa. He is a white male. That's the problem, is he is a white male. So yes, he did. In their eyes, he has committed the worst sin of sins. He is a white male. And with their own bullshit, this own predestination bullshit, why should he be at fault for that if he's predestined to be that? There are some people that have absolutely lost their fucking minds. That's why this is happening. Dega Outlaw, now that you mentioned that quantum mechanics, these weirdos don't realize that they play with time travel that should be impossible when they cry and cry for realistic diversity. According to Kevin Feige, did. He was born with the sin of being a white male. Yes. Absolutely. In his own words. I don't make this shit up. I do not make this shit up. Why would you sell me? Why would Kevin Feige do that? Because to them, this is the way. This is the way. Pod Racing Palpatine, Doctor Strange turned into a giant dragon and burned down Lake Town. F him. I am dead. Predestination and free will can't exist in the same space. Destiny is the conclusion of the choices you're making, but our choices shape the world around us. This is why I love you guys every single morning. Because it's not just me up here talking. It's each and every one of you. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Adega. Thank you, Mags. Thank you, Arwen. Thank you, Mark Dane Tired. Thank you, Purple Valkyrie. Thank each and every one of you, Pod Racing Palpatine, June Wong, all of you. This is why I get up here every day and do this. Let me tell you something, brother. No matter how much crap the fates throw at me, I will never stop fighting to better myself and my future. For I am not a spineless worm. Badass, good news, Loki. If this does exist, you and Adega suck at it. See you tonight at 7 p.m. See you tonight, badass. I came to the conclusion that if I traveled 1 year into the past or 1 year into the future, I would end up floating myself into dead space. Woke is nothing less than a religious war for our souls. Psychodorf 9. There. I can see who they are and what they've done so far. Remaking the original trilogy is in their DNA. Changing it all. Changing it. Don't you see? Don't you see? We're going to talk about the MCU tomorrow. We're going to talk about phase 1 tomorrow. So Iron Man up to Marvel's The Avengers. We're going to talk about that tomorrow in our best of series. That'll be part 1 of the Marvel series. Nothing they did mattered. They don't see that. But they're going to reshape everything because that's what they do. And anybody who says that is not what they are doing, that is what Disney has done from the very beginning. And I mean the very beginning. Grimm's fairy tales. The Grimm's fairy tales. We're talking about Snow White. We're talking about Sleeping Beauty. We're talking about the old stories that Disney took and twisted them into cartoons. They reshaped them. They changed the endings. They changed the stories to suit their need. This is something Disney has done from the very beginning. Look it up. If you do not believe me, look it up. This is something they started from the very beginning. They did not start the MCU. Marvel Studios started the MCU. They were making one-off movies when they started doing a connected universe. It started with Nick Fury at the end of the very first Iron Man. And now Disney owns the MCU. And the Disney is going to reshape it into what it wants. And whoever's a part of this is held hostage to that. They will change it and they will shape it into what they want. How do I know this? Because they've done it to every IP they've ever owned. They did it to the Grimm fairy tales. They did it to Star Wars. They've done it to Marvel. Is this really a surprise to anyone? Marvel Studios, before it was owned by Disney, had a roadmap. That roadmap started to branch out into the Disney way and Age of Ultron. They changed the ending of the movie because they had decided to rearrange some things and to change the way it was going to go. So the roadmap changed. You got diverted onto a side road. Now they can go back and change everything from before. Captain America's a white guy. Why should he have anything? Why should anything he did matter? Let's change that. Iron Man, selfish, rich, white guy. Let's change that. Doctor Strange, arrogant white doctor. Who, I might add, who turned down doing a surgery on a man of color because he wasn't confident he could do the surgery. How dare he? He doesn't deserve to be Doctor Strange. the Sorcerer Supreme. Let's get someone in there of color, a female, that does. You can't write this shit and make this shit up. This is what they've done. This is what they're doing. And you're going to see more of that if you decide to watch more of their shit. I said, I'm not going to review Disney stuff. I'll talk about Disney, but I'm not going to give them the airtime of reviewing their shit. But of course, I'm going to talk about a universe where nothing you do matters, where nothing you've done makes a difference. Kai, nothing you do makes a difference. Do you know why? Because everything is planned out for you ahead of time. No choices you make matter because it's all predetermined. It's all decided ahead of time. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Some dumbass woke bullshit decides for you how things need to be. Colin P. Smith. Oh, yeah. Kai, I wrote a book that asks about destiny. It must have been destiny that I wrote it. Everything you do is predetermined. And you cannot veer off of that highway. You cannot change lanes. You cannot get on the feeder road, on the side road. You can't do anything to alter course of events that have been decided for you. The rebels are now making new myths against the woke. That is what we have to do. I understand you love Iron Man. You love Captain America. You love Loki in the MCU. They got to go. They've got to go. Why? Why Loki? Because they're not who you think they are. They're not the characters you've known and loved. There's something twisted and deformed and wrong. And thank you so very much, PsychoDorp9, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Let's go.
God, I want to punch an old woman in the face.
Yes. That's what I felt like yesterday after watching a certain show. Just punch an old woman in the face. If this really is the case within the MCU, then the Eternals are pointless. Yes, absolutely. It's all pointless. All of it's pointless. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, all of it is pointless. They have made the entire universe pointless. Absolutely, positively pointless. Sit room, I'm predetermined not to support this SJW worldview. Arwen Amelon, we love these characters for their flaws because flaws make wonderful characters, Arwen. That is what makes them relatable. How they achieve greatness almost inspires of themselves, in spite of themselves. Yes. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Yes, that is the truth. Forbidden Ruin. Yes. 3 entities decide what you wake up and eat for breakfast. They decide what time you wake up in the morning. They decide if you shower or if you skip the shower and just throw on some deodorant. They decide if your car gets a flat. They decide what coffee you drink when you get to work, if there is coffee there when you get to work. They decide everything. They decide it all. Just that was destined to happen. Dad man walking. That was destined to happen. Destiny of you have no control over anything you do in your life. So you shouldn't worry about it. 24/7 Fusion Media. Hail, chat. Stone Loki, Purple Valkyrie, Chris Persian, Mark Damon, Tired, Sit Room, Sagadorf 9, Kai, Arwen Avalon. My alarm clock I set determined what time I woke up with me setting it. It's a good thing Disney is anti-capitalist because I think these shows are going to bomb like Little Boy and Batman. Hey, sounds like an SJW TV show. Well, you won't know because Disney is not going to share their numbers with you. See, those numbers don't matter anymore. How many people watch a show? Just take a look at Batwoman. There's a reason why it's just over. The Batwoman is just over. Why? They had what? 300,000 people watch their show. They couldn't even break 500,000 the other day. 300,000, and that show's still going. It does not matter anymore because it's a lesson. It's not about ratings. It's not about fighting that fight anymore. Ratings do not matter. Ideology and teaching you a lesson. That's what matters. Social injustice. Showing you the error of your ways. Showing you how little you really matter. How little your view matters. They will not take away my voice. They will not take away your voice. They will not silence us. We will not go quietly into the night. We will take a stand and we will say our opinion, our voice matters. And we're going to prove it because we're going to put you out of fucking business. Our ideas matter. Our opinions matter. Our voices matter. No choice, no responsibility. Raise your voices, Valhalla. Wookiee Lives Matter. Good morning. Raise your voices. Do not be afraid to speak out. Do not be afraid to say, I don't like something. Obey, consume, conform. Dave Bob nailed it on the head. Dave Bob nailed it on the head. Obey, consume, conform. They don't want you questioning anything. They just want you taking it all in. Because if you question something, you are immediately labeled an ist, an ob, a Yahtzee. How do I know that? Because I've seen it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've had the finger pointed at me. And I am anything but. They will continue along this road until they collapse on themselves. And we already have great people stepping in with wonderful stories and wonderful universes, like Adega Outlaw, like Kai. People writing and thinking out of the box and creating new tales and new stories to fill the gap. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so very much for doing what you do. Because you put your money where your mouth is and you do it. Thank you, gentlemen. That is why I will support you financially. That is why I will back you up. That is why I will promote you, because of good content in an age where we get fucking predetermined destiny. The stupidest shit I've ever heard of. The most disrespectful thing to heroes like Captain America and Iron Man. What was the point of sacrificing Black Widow? What was the point of that if it was predetermined? She didn't have a choice. She was always going to die right then, right there. Nothing she ever did mattered. Nothing she ever did mattered because it wasn't her choice. Her death is now insignificant. It means nothing. Her sacrifice means nothing because it was decided eons ago by 3 fucking lounge lizards. Verdict, guilty. Sentence, headshot. Chronculus P. Predestination equals give up plebs. The entire concept is a way to show you no decision you made, nothing you do, nothing you say matters because we say it doesn't. We say it doesn't, so it doesn't. Even worse, Mags, they just meant nothing. They just meant nothing. It is the illusion of choice. You only have the illusion that you can choose. You have no choice. You do not make decisions. They're all determined for you. And you will never, ever, ever do anything beyond your station that we have put you in. Day Outlaw with a $4.99 super chat. Put a 1 in chat to persuade Loki to listen to Children of the Directive, the story of the strongest non-Mary Sue in sci-fi. I have been promising Adega that I would listen to this. I promised him I would listen to this. I have been very, very busy with planning a move. And I am going to do that. I promise, Adega. I give you my word, sir. And I see all of your numbers in chat. I've read Evolution. I have read Evolution. I'm going to listen to Children of the Directive. And you guys do not have to convince me to do that. I am definitely going to do that. Pat S. This concept is ridiculous. Look at Mexican Iron Man, not the hero we deserve, the hero we need. Yes, and I see all of your ones, guys. I see all of your ones. Thank you. And thank you, Adega, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright. Skol! Guys, thank you so much for being here today, for listening to this rambling, whatever from me. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I had to get it out. And thank you all for being here, for listening. Big shout out this morning to Rambling Canuck, because I said rambling. He is going in for surgery today. He went in for pre-op yesterday. I may have gotten those swapped around. He went in for pre-op yesterday. He is going into surgery today for a biopsy on his kidney, guys. A big shout out to Rambling. We stand with you, brother, in the shield wall. We are there with you. You're going to be all right. You're going to get through this. You're going to be okay. Valhalla, big shout out to Rambling for what he's going through and what he's going to have to go through. Kai, thanks for updating me on the most recent stupidity, Loki. You are very welcome, sir. You are very welcome. Join us back here tonight for 7 Kinds of Mischief. Thank you, Purple Valkyrie. Daryl the Derelict, thank you, Mr. God of Mischief. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Guys, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to each other, because anything else is horseshit. Be excellent to each other. If you have the opportunity to be excellent to someone next to you, be excellent. If you have the opportunity to be excellent at what you do, be excellent. Don't settle for being walked around on a lead rope through life. And thank you so very much, Fire Knight 013 has become a warrior of Midgar. Thank you so very much, Fire Knight. You guys keep the fires burning bright. Thank you so very much. And welcome to Midgar. Skol! And Daryl the Derelict just became a warrior of Midgar as well. Thank you so very much, Daryl. Like I said before, you guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Ooh, ahoo, ahoo. Yes. Thank you so very much, guys. We will see you back here later tonight on 7 Kinds of Mischief. You guys have a great day and go out there and do something unexpected. Go out there and do something you normally wouldn't have done. Treat yourself. Be random. Don't follow this. You were destined to do this horse shit. And be excellent to each other. Everyone have a great day. And we will catch you guys later tonight on 7 Kinds of Mischief with the Dega Outlaw.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.